So in class 11 you have to study two topics, that is microeconomics and statistics. So today I am going to start with microeconomics. In microeconomics means what? It is that branch of economics which deals with economic problems of individuals or small groups of individuals, like demand of an individual household or a group of households, or supply by an individual producer or a group of producers. So law of demand, law of supply, resource allocation by individual firm or industry, all these are subject matters of microeconomics. Macro, on the other hand, which you study in class 12th, that is aggregate economic problem. So that you don't have to study now. So we'll start with the first chapter of microeconomics, that is introduction. In this chapter, basically we'll study two important topics. One is what are the central problems of the economy and why do they arise? And how can we explain that with the help of production possibility curve? These two topics you have to study under this chapter, introduction. So first is central problems of the economy. There are three important central problems of the economy, that is what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Many times you get the question, what are the central problems of the economy and why do they arise? So these three are the central problems of the economy, and why do they arise? Why do we have to decide that what to produce? Why can't we produce all types of goods? So the central problems of the economy arise due to scarcity of resources. That means what? Resources are scarce, and with scarce resources we have to fulfill unlimited wants. So the second part of the question, why do the central problems of the economy arise? We'll write that the central problems of the economy arise due to three important reasons. That is, number one, human wants are unlimited. Number two, resources are limited. And number three, resources have alternative uses. So due to these three important reasons, the three central problems of the economy arise. So one form of question is that what are the central problems of the economy and why do they arise? Another form of question you get, what are the central problems of the economy, and explain any one of them, or many times some specific problem will be given that explain the problem of what to produce, how to produce, or for whom to produce. The first problem, what to produce, whether to produce consumer good or producer good or defense goods. This problem of what to produce arises due to scarcity of resources, because just now we have discussed resources are limited as compared to unlimited wants. So that is why the producers have to decide that what are they going to produce. So how do they decide? For that, what do? They find out the demand for different types of goods through market survey. Whether there is more demand for consumer good, or more demand for capital goods, or more demand for defense goods. So depending on the demand for different types of goods, the producers decide that what are they going to produce. So this is the first central problem of the economy. We come to the second central problem, that is how to produce. Now how to produce refers to technique of production. Like suppose the question will be given, which central problem of the economy is related with technique of production? So it is the problem of how to produce. That means whether to adopt labor intensive technology for production or capital intensive technology. Usually in the developing countries like India, what do the producers prefer? They prefer to use labor intensive technology because labor is available at a lower price as compared to that of capital, because there is abundance of labor. So that is why in developing economies the producers prefer to adopt labor intensive technology, whereas in case of developed economies capital is cheaper than labor, so the producers prefer to adopt capital intensive technology. So this problem of how to produce depends on the availability of labor or capital, that whether to use labor intensive or capital intensive technology. Then we come to the third central problem of the economy, that is for whom to produce. For whom to produce is what? It refers to the